If the Lakers are worse than the Thunder when LeBron doesn't play, then blank.
If the Lakers are worse than the Thunder when LeBron doesn't play. You all right, Mina?
You good, buddy?
Lenny just jumped off my lap aggressively.
Off the Lakers bandwagon? Lenny has jumped off the Lakers bandwagon.
Doesn't like the question, I guess.
But along those lines, if the Lakers are worse than the Thunder when LeBron doesn't play, then we are getting how many games are we into this season? 9?
Yeah.
We have 70 more games of just layup television debating the Lakers, right? Every day is going to be questions about how good is this team really? How good is LeBron James really when he comes back? Speaking of scripting things, we know how this is all going to go for the rest of the season if this is how it looks.
Yeah, it's interesting. I saw a stat last night that LeBron's only playing about 70% of his games with the Lakers. It was over 90% with the Heat and the Cavs. Yeah. And at some point, they have to have a plan B because this is a new era for LeBron. Lakers LeBron is different, and they better have something better than this if they're going to be without him for 30% of their games. He's going to be out for at least a week. Anthony Davis and Carmelo Anthony basically said we shouldn't be losing these games. We have the pieces to win these games pretty easily. Yeah. Russell Westbrook, by the way, our friend Tom Haberstroh said this, shooting 19% in his career on last-second threes to either tie or go ahead.
Incredible.
Russell, we have some notes. We love you, buddy. Stop taking these threes.
This was a weird one, though, because he actually wasn't that bad in this Thunder game. And neither was Davis. I mean, he wasn't great, but
there were highlights that were humiliating, but by and large, I understand your point. Yes,
the problem with this team without LeBron is they suck at defense, which is weird because last season when LeBron was out, that was really what sustained them. They were about 500 in his ass. But then watching them
one of the best defensive teams in the league, yes.
Yeah, watching them get ripped through by the Thunder, who are actively trying to be not good this year, is got to be so disheartening as a Lakers fan. Given that, Kevin, you're right. LeBron is going to load manage all season. I understand, but it's not sustainable if they play this way.
But the other part about why this is just so delicious for people who love to make content about why the Lakers are struggling is because even if Russell Westbrook was awesome, while LeBron James is out, which he was for that first game, I forget, against the Hornets, I think, when they played. The point is, even if Russell Westbrook is awesome, that does not actually do anything to solve their actual problem, which is that how do you win a title with LeBron James and Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis on the floor together? That is still always going to be the thing that undoes this dynamic. It's not a big three. That's the take, actually. Forget my other thing, fill in the blank, then the Lakers do not have a big three. That's where we are. And I actually believe that take, as much as I also am very on the nose by criticizing Russell Westbrook.
They didn't have a big three in the bubble, right? So I think the question is just kind of, can you come out of the West without a big three right now? And you've got the Warriors who are going to get Clay back at some point. The Clippers are shooting 80% or something crazy. I don't know. It's also November, so we probably won't know for a while.
Hold on, Pablo.
What?
Will you say on the record right now then, if the Lakers don't have a big three because of Westbrook, then it is important for your secondary stars to be able to shoot. To be a big three.
Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I see what you're doing. You think you're playing chess?
Can you put up a picture of the person that you're subtweeting verbally?
Could be anybody.
50 cards.
Philosophical question.
50.
No, I know you have this photo lying
50
around
of the
at
same
all
cards
times.
we just
Wait,
wrote through. Yeah,
there it is.
Great. Very good.
It is. Hey.
Yep. Yeah, if only Russell Westbrook also was maybe the best defender in the NBA and also created more three-point shots for his teammates like Ben Simmons and also happened to be, I don't know, as fast as anybody who's ever lived who's 7 feet tall. Yes, if all those things are also true, you can make... Okay, there it is. Great.
There we go.
Very good.
There we go. Dark.
Are we done? Are we done with the show? Is there more show left?
We actually have one more. The 76ers began finding Ben Simmons again, which begs the question. If the 76ers are the best team in the East without Ben Simmons, then blank.
Then Kevin Durant quit basketball, I feel like is the answer to this. Or Giannis, I guess. We're really coming full circle here, right? With the Browns and Odell. Kevin, wouldn't you say this lines up pretty neatly in terms of who's to blame and control tests? Because right now this is very much in favor of the Sixers sans Ben Simmons.
Seth Curry making shots, people making shots just in general, turns out it helps. Just a
yeah,
thought.
that's the reality.
Also
of
getting
this,
shots.
Joel
Taking
Embiid isn't even playing well though. Tobias Harris is struggling. This is where I do have to say the thing where like it's November and nothing we say will be actually remembered in 1 week, let alone 6 months from now.
Shout out Daryl Morey.
Great topic, Alabaster. Yeah. Shout out to Daryl. There's no one for whom I have more love and also more hate at the same time in this business than Daryl Morey.
I can't even tell whose side you're on anymore when it comes to
I
Sixers.
don't
You're
know
working
either.
so many angles.
I don't know either. We're gonna go watch the Nets play the Warriors in a couple of weeks.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.